Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. We are here for Ascend Obstacle Training's 4th NSC qualifier of the year. We're looking for 4 more athletes to punch their ticket to the championship in March, and we are here in the open division. Noah Munir getting ready for his run, leading the charge here today. I'm Chris DeGangi, joined alongside Ryan Stratus.
Hello, everybody. Last time we're going live in 2025. Last big competition here at Ascend in Kingston, Massachusetts. They've got a new location they're working on down the way on the other side of the mall. And this is their last big competition, so cool to see us be the last big hurrah that they get to throw down here.
We're shutting it down, dude.
My goodness, yep, we got some exciting runs going to take place today, starting things off in the hybrid. Top 15 athletes have moved on from the 140 athletes yesterday. Things were whittled down. They did the hybrid and speed on day 1. Top athletes have moved into day 2. From this 15 group athletes, it's going to drop down to 12 to move into speed, and then the top 8 will move into burnout. Scores will be added up along the way to see who will take the top qualifying spots. Top 4 will qualify. Potentially, I think we're working our way down to the 5th place right now in the open division based off of if you've already qualified, you're not stealing any qualifying spots from the other athletes. Some of the Ascend team over there on the reset team helping out. Some other athletes volunteering some time. As Mr. Noah Munir going to be leading the charge as the 15th placed athlete. He's got to go first every position all the way through. Should he make it all the way to burnout, he'll be leading the charge there as well. And he's ranked 3rd overall in the NSC rankings. So position we're not too familiar with here, starting out in 15th place. We'll have the opportunity to put a lot of pressure on the other athletes. Noah coming out of Vitality Obstacle Fitness, 20 years old. Started back in 2017. He's been a part of the NSC ever since the beginning, all 5 seasons. And this is his 12th time making it out to a qualifying event, and his 11th time making it into the finals. Very consistent in making it through to the next round. He's out of those 10 times, well, now 11 times in the finals, he's made it podiumed, placed 7 of those times. So very strong athlete. Been the champions last 3 seasons of Barbados Ninja Throwdown Elite Division. Big jump out from the V formation. We're going to find some ways to get through this course. Try to get some shortcuts if possible. We'll see what we can. It's a different angle we're working with today. Goes, oh my gosh, right through. Not sure what the call was there on the window catch. You have to go through both windows. One side has to be activated. I think he shimmied through a certain way. Let's see what he goes with. Gets it on the second attempt. Over now to the balance. Slight change here. Extra step added. Noah able to bypass the tic-tac off the wall. And moving his way up into, oh my gosh, taking a drop here. Altered version. Yesterday they had the PVC sleeve option. Today they have to take on the sloper, which is on the front side of that robot arm. Making it through on a second attempt, but the sleeve pops up. They have to utilize it on the second arm now, which was not an option yesterday. So pretty big change here in the hybrid. As we go for our 3rd and final attempt, and Noah in a bit of a tough position here. Rotating that all the way around. Gonna switch He's got to go onto the sloper and the PVC pipe and pulling it off to the side, and a big fall there. Noah fighting through as the first athlete. Giving the other competitors a look at the changes on the course. Jake Scionti ready to go. 17 years old, 8 years of experience, was on ANW Junior. Back then known as the Six-Pack Ninja. Trains out of Ninja Mania in Danbury, Connecticut. Ryan Tanner is his coach. Trains alongside Cody Benoway, who's also out here competing. So he's hoping to get into college in Florida next year to study engineering. So we'll get into some updates on the scoreboard as Jake is standing by. Saw him at Vitality earlier this year, but this is only his second time competing with the NSC. And first time making it into round 2. And here we go, Jake on the move. We'll find the balance here on the 2 balance tanks. No problem on the V formation. Setting those hips off to the side slightly to find the swing through off of the cannonballs. Finding the right way to go. Sticking that landing. It is a end platform for one, start platform for the next. Whoop, up and in. Nice job. Good landing. Got to thread that bar up in between the windows, and now heading over to the balance. So far, so good for Jake. Tic-tac off the wall. He's got a parkour background, so no worries on the balance. Probably happy to see a more static-based obstacle, non-moving. Which is typically what you see on ninja courses. And here we go. Sloper on the front side, more of a cannonball hold. Holding it high, dropping it down. This was in that front side portion being utilized in the other division. And now we've got to add the sleeve to it. Jake going to try to hold on here. That rotation. Digging deep, and Jake gets through it. First attempt, a huge moment. Making sure we don't get any falls. So far, so good. 4-minute time limit is what they have to work with. Couple changes here on the wind chimes. Swinging up. Looks like they added one more to the front here. Splitting the difference. Going for the big move around. Kind of making it tougher. Do the jumps. It's really going to tax those forearms. Potential for some friction burn. Pretty high on these. You got the grip tape on one, athletic tape on the other. Slightly different. In terms of grip, Jake Scionti got to pull through. Gets the landing on the trapeze and looking for the dismount down. What a run Jake is putting together. He's got 1 minute to go.
Yeah, what a run right now, Strat.
.45 seconds.
Yeah, 2 obstacles to go here.
The bogeys have been increased slightly in difficulty, I'd say. Oh, popping down as a one-arm hold. You can't drop down too hard or that will stretch out the grip. before he can fully engage. You can see nice catch on the forearm. Not going to be able to get there, and that should do it for time.
What a great run, though, Strat.
Yeah, and early in the wave, going to put the pressure on the other athletes. See the teammates over there. Everybody's happy with that performance for him. And for his only second NSC, first time in the finals, being in this position, everybody's pretty stoked for him. Next up, Nicholas Silva is on the move. Coming around, competed back at Ferox, competed at Gravity Forge, Season 4. And Vitality earlier this year. He's looking for some big jumps over here. Anytime these athletes can get a shortcut, they will definitely take it. Might be a higher risk, but a high reward at the same time. Now you got to thread your way up. Front side has one, back side the other. Ooh, and a bit of a drop down. Tough move there. Nicholas comes out of Vitality Obstacle Fitness, 17 years old. 6 years of experience. Going to try this one again. Quick drop down, taking the drop before it falls all the way to the end platform. Shoot through, and we get it on our second try. Nicely done, Nicholas. To the balance now. Take a look at the footwork here, opting to skip. The front foot fell off. Not quite all the way on top. Close. Ooh, good scramble there. Awesome job. Mr. Silva moving on now to the robot arms. This version, a lot more difficult with the sloper instead of the ledges to hold on to. Oof, one drop down, another one to go. This time PVC pipe must be included on the rotation. Big test on the shoulders here. He is trying to eye up that grab. Hopping up to it, PVC pipe almost falling off to the side. He's trying to straighten out here. Get through it. Nicely done, Mr. Silva. As soon as you feel that PVC start to slide and start to get off angle a little bit, start to get nervous, but he's able to stay calm enough to traverse forwards and get the point. Into the wind chimes. Open-handed grip. Knee drive to help with the lift. Got to rotate around to the front and just loses it on the backhand. 45 seconds to go. This one may be possible with the time remaining. It is a challenging grip. To find your rhythm here. Gonna kick it and whip it around. Hold on tight. And that might not be enough time unless he makes a drastic move or some kind of skip here. Only 10 seconds. He is going to go for something. Oh, thread the needle. Ooh, a valiant effort. I love the attempt. You may see somebody try to weave, bob and weave, baby. Got a duck and dodge.
I don't think there's any way,
Duck,
Strat.
dodge, dip, dive. Somebody might find some way to get through it. Charlie Ball standing by right now. Charlie coming out of Next Level Ninja, 8 years of experience, 15 years old. One of the young, exciting athletes, always a powerful athlete out there on the course. Big leap out. Find those quick dismounts where you can. It's his 10th time competing with the NSC. Moving through pretty smooth right now. Took the top spot at the Youth Championship back in Season 1 in his age division. Shooting through the window real quick. Back over to the balance we go. Nice footwork there. Charlie pulling up on to the robot arms. Up we go with the PVC sleeve. Squeeze it, don't let it go. One big underbar dismount, and we are moving on. Minute 15 to this point. He is cruising through. So he's trying to mimic the motion he wants to make when he is mid-flight. Here we go. On to the first two. This was a change from yesterday. They only had 3 to deal with. Almost gets it. This is forcing them to utilize more of the wind chimes. The variations from yesterday. Just enough to increase the difficulty for these athletes. On to the wind chimes once again. Big reach and a little bit of a slip there towards the end. Charlie not quite able to get it on his second attempt. He's got plenty of time. One final try. Resting up as much as he can before he decides to go. Wide grip, bumping over a little bit to try to go onto the front side, and the hands just can't hold on. Great try from Charlie there, very fast. If that ends up being the crux point for the other athletes, speed to that point with no falls will be very important. Up now is going to be Josiah Pel. You tuned in to the warm-up zone on the Patreon podcast. Got to hear him talk a little bit with Noah Munir and Jackson Erdos. Big hop through. No need to take that balance tank down the line. Big skips for the big man as he goes on through. One of the taller athletes. Find his drop down without any issues. Now looking for the move here on the sliding bar. Shoot through the window. Make his way on over. 4. Oh, thought he had it. Must have just missed it. And trying again. And not going to be able to get on try 2. Third and final try for Josiah. We saw some early falls in the female division, and we're starting to see some early falls here in the open division. Tough break for Josiah. And on the move right now, Gavin Shields swinging his way into action. Gavin out of Vitality, 13 years old, 7 years experience, going to hop his way through around the balance tank. Looking for the big leap, stretching out, no problem here on V formation. Strong athlete in the NSC youth divisions last couple of years. And working his way through now onto the flying bar. Going through the windows if we can. First try, and we get it on our first attempt. To the dismount we go. Heading over to balance now. Good footwork through the railing. And he is cooking his way on over to the robot arms. Trying to qualify at Vitality and a Jungle Gym. No luck there yet. But right now, he's going to try his best to get a qualifying spot today as we work our way through. No falls so far. Ooh, my gosh, good save there. You saw the sleeve almost come off of the handle. Forcing it back into its resting position. Ooh, might have got a cuticle pinched. Something up there affecting his thumb some, so I'm grabbing at it. See how much that comes into play on the wind chimes. See the wooden circles on top. You're not allowed to utilize any portion of the upper limit of those wind chimes. He's got his coach, Jordan Thurston, on the sideline, providing some encouragement and extra beta. Look at the trapeze they got to swing from. Attempt number 2, no problem on the first wide grip. Going to bump over to that middle hold and try to rotate all the way around. Big challenge on the shoulder strength. Have to compress immediately. A rather deviously designed obstacle put together by the Ascend team. We've seen the wind chimes on A&W, but that was more of a full-body obstacle where you can utilize your legs as you traversed across a series of pipes like that. But these all hands only. Makes it twice as hard. Oh, gonna take a hard fall there at the end. Nice try, Gavin. Minute 31 to that point. Puts him in the third currently. Up now, Nick Warren. Stepping up for his run. 15 years old, 9 years of experience. This is his 8th time competing with the NSC. First time making it into the finals. As our season 1 champion for the NSC Youth Championship. Making his way down and around onto that tricky bar slider. This one was the stopping point for many athletes on day 1. And moving through, no worries there. Tic-tac off the wall, lean back, almost saved it, almost saved it. This is a test of pure balance. Just a straight rail. How calm can you make yourself in this moment when you're trying to rush through a course? Nick picking up the pace. Falling down off of the first robot arm. The globe grasper on the front side. A sloper, tougher to hold on to. This is a complete change from day one when they had the PVC pipe on the first side. Opting for the high hold. We saw Kara McCarthy have success with it yesterday when they had it in their course. Now they've got to utilize the sleeve and the sloper. Hold on tight. When you drop down, that pipe is going to spin on you a little bit more. Third and final try for Nick. Going to hold high, then rotate it over. Less impact that the hand has to take as he makes the catch. Let's see if he decides to change the approach here. Holding it a little higher, making that drop down a little less aggressive perhaps. Might be the play, and he's able to make sure it's good. Thumbs up from the judges. We're A-OK. 241 through, not wasting any time, jumping right onto the wind chimes. Bumping over. Ooh, careful on the top there. You got to lower it down. Not going to be able to pull through. We're going to try again. Down to the final minute, punching the biceps, trying to get some life back alive in those muscles. Up into it once again. 1 then 2. Quick bump over, trying to go quicker that time to conserve the grip strength. Third and final attempt. About 20 seconds by the time he engages the trapeze. If it decides to go here in a second, wants to wait a little longer. Third try. Quick bump. Ooh, got to be careful here. And not able to figure this one out. So this is starting to be the cutoff. Checking the wrist there. Friction starts to add up. So Nick's going to finish there with 3 falls through the 7th obstacle. Michael Matthews ready to go. Figured out his trivia question yesterday. Let's see if he added anything new for us today. He did not. This man's focusing on eyes on the prize today. No time for trivia. Yesterday he asked what were the 3 video game franchises that have sold the most copies in the world. We managed to get all 3. Tetris was number 1. Minecraft and bouncing through. Good link there. Loved that decision to go straight to the trampoline. Cutting out some time. Feeling comfortable. Nice drop down right away onto the lower cradle. Pushing through, up and out of the windows. Heading into balance. Good work on the run across. Making use of those Olos. Mr. Matthews coming from San Dimas, California, out in the movement lab out there on the West Coast. Arnold Hernandez, his coach, longtime athlete on A&W. This is Mr. Matthews' 12th time at NSC, 6th time making it into the finals. Shooting through, sticking the landing right there on the corner. Was close to qualifying at Jungle Gym just a week ago. Got 7th place, made it all the way into the Burnout round. Let's see how we handle the wind chimes here. Bumping over, got to really force this swing around. It's an awkward move. There we go, good high hold here, slipping on the regrip. Matthews was so close. Just needed to transfer both hands onto the front side to make the move. Let's see if we can make this happen again. There we go. I like the high hold here. Drop it down to the trapeze and makes the move to get on through. 2:30 to this point, very fast. Pulls ahead of Jake by getting there quicker. One arm pull up into the rotating cliffs here. And gets the dismount down before facing the final obstacle in this extended hybrid course. This one, ladies and gentlemen, is a wild one. Salmon ladder bar at the bottom cradle has to be hopped up, a body prop style move. So they lean out, feet on the wall behind them, and they have to push up and in to get to the top cradle. Just right away, you can see how tough of a move it is. You have to explode upwards with it and then push forwards. There's a cradle at the top it can rest in, and then they have to thread it through to another set of hooks. This is such a awkward position to be in. Feet behind him, walking his way up. He's got 20 seconds. Pushing his way up here. And he just misses the other side of the cradle, and time will not be working with him as he just goes for a wild move at the end there. What a run from Mr. Matthews, though. Great work. Fought through the wind chimes, got through the bogeys, and was the first to take on the new last obstacle here on the finals day hybrid course. Gavin Obi standing by, ready to go. 20 years old, 8 years of experience. Gavin coaches out of the Ascend Marlboro location. About an hour and some change away from this one gym. Big hop through. Just opened that gym just this year as we go on to the cat grab, leaping over, bouncing to the trampoline, taking a note out of Mr. Matthews' transfer through. As we are a little sideways, going to make a quick adjustment to find that dismount angle. Straight to it, made light work on this obstacle yesterday, but the quick drop down not there for him today. Wait for that reset time for re-engaging the course here. Quick drops and hops. And no problem for Gavin. One of the few people to have that continuous bounce. And quick footwork there on the static balance. Here we go. No rest for this man. Wants to get right back to it. Reset team climbing up into the rafters to be ready for the reset. Gavin not wanting to let those reset team folks up there have to do their job. Wants to get through this in one. Eyes on the prize. Hold on tight and get on out of there. There we go. Nice job, Gavin. 137 through. We've seen how strong his swings can be. Ooh, plenty of height there. Just got to be careful. Don't want to overgrip on the top. Hand started to slip as he went for the transfer around. We'll have to try again. Pulling for it, not going to find the whip around. Talking to the sideline a bit. Third and final attempt for Gavin. No problem on the first few moves. But not able to get the pull through there. And the rotation. So again, the change to the wind chimes. Stopping a lot of athletes that were able to get through that one yesterday.
Yeah, and yesterday, a lot of the athletes went to the middle one. They skipped the first set, and they were able to get to the dismount from there. But the middle one has been changed. It's no longer at an angle, so that kind of takes that skip away, forcing them to do the move now.
Up now, Cody Benoway from Ninja Mania, 18 years old, 8 years of experience. Cody, another longtime NSC competitor. This is 16th NSC, 7th time making it into the finals. Big leap up, no need for the basketball rim. Let's go straight to those cannonballs. Got the height for it, got the jump power. Let's see how we do on the bar tech. Crumpling down onto the trampoline. Quick twist of the bar. Shooting through that narrow passageway. See how we handle the balance. Nicely done. Good run across. Said these hybrid style courses are his favorite kind of courses to run. Currently studying precision machinery at Abbott Tech. He's got some robot arms he's got to work with here. Let's see how precise he can be. Holding high on the sloper. Time to repeat that process with a little extra grip challenge here. And tension is a necessity. Push it inward. Don't let it slide off. Regripping some. Oy, not going to get the dismount. So close.
Man, he was there, Strat. He was close.
Well, he's going to have to repeat that process. Grip might be a little taxed. That regrip might have been the thing that threw him off. Try number 2. Again, just the over-rotation on the robot arm. Third and final attempt. He's got to dig deep on this one. He's got time. But does he have the grip? Hopping up and pulls it out of the bag at the last try.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, he knew pressure was on right there, and he's only got a minute left now. Getting through this would be massive.
Well, he's got big wingspan here. Let's see if he can find the rotation. Not going to get it on first attempt.
Yeah, the question is, what do you have left now? 3 attempts on the previous obstacle. That takes a lot of energy.
Here we go. He's got time for maybe one more try, but he wants to get it in this one, but the rotation around has to be so forceful so you can gain the traction before you start sliding down again. Woo! My goodness, went for a big move there. A wild run there at the end there for Cody. Nice try. Gonna sit in 7th place right now as that wind chime starts to be more and more daunting looking to the remaining athletes. You know they've got to shake it off, get it out of their head that's the cutoff point, just focus on one obstacle at a time. Next up is going to be Max Cibbra. Getting a quick question from Mr. Cibbra to the judge. Mr. Bellion out there clarifying a few things. Kara Mack, our photographer, on duty today. If you're ever looking for some great action shots, check out Kara Mack and what she offers. As Mr. Cibbra is beginning his journey through the hybrid. Coming out of the Jungle Gym, 14 years old, 5 years of experience. Going for, looks like he's trying to get into the dismount over to the trampoline. Nicely done. Takes a second to adjust. His 9th time at NSC, 5th time making it into the finals. Season 2 NSC Youth Champion in the 12-13 year old division. Quick hops here on the bar work. Through the window without any issues. Max not qualified quite yet. Oh, no, he's got to go back. A little slip there, not enough pressure off the sidewall. Been traveling around quite a lot this year internationally. Taking on a lot of the short form 100-meter courses. Taking some top prizes away from the various versions of the short form OCR side of things. So we're working our way through. No problem that first sloper. Confident with his grip. PVC pipe stays in place. Just needs to get the swing lined up and dismounts down. Going on now to the wind chimes. Ooh, just that hand a little bit. And dropping down, and I think we're good. Bumping up now on to the bogeys, the small ledges. Confident with his swing tech, no need to double up on the one hand. And swinging through for another point. That's going to put him into first place right now. 2 minutes, 25 seconds through the 9th obstacle. And here we go.
Yeah, this last obstacle is intense. This body prop salmon ladder, they got to make their way up, and then a wild move to the finish.
Body prop hop. Salmon ladder combo. Only combo deals I like are from Burger King. This is not the kind of combo I like as you try to hop your way up. See Jackson over there trying to provide some extra insight.
Yeah, and Max dealing with an elbow injury.
Oh, did
coming
not know
off
that.
Jungle Gym last weekend, so hopefully this doesn't bother it too much.
Flare it up
push
some.
here.
And you slide down some, you lose that traction and that tension. Not easy to accomplish at the end of a run. This obstacle by itself would be really tough. 20 seconds. Exhausting, man. What a run. Right, nice job from Max, though. Quick to that point. First place for him. Right now is a great place to be with only a handful of runners to go. 4 more athletes. Zack Keenan standing by. Body prop, traditional sideways configuration. Hands and feet traditionally used on that obstacle. A stage 3 style obstacle from Japan. It was utilized a handful of times on A&W. Used to be on stage 3. But here we go. Mr. Keenan coming out of Strive Ninja. Working our way across the balance tanks. Shoots through and gets an easy dismount there. 18 years old, 8 years of experience. Great bounce, great flow right now to the start of this hybrid. Gets the dismount. Goes right into the next one. No time to hesitate. Ooh, just missed the thread through. Was the world's strongest ninja and a champion back in 2023 for the WNL in the young adult division. Competing on A&W Junior, Season 1. Good catch out of the off-angle cradle. Can we get through the window here on a second attempt? Shooting on through. Get it in our second try. Now you got to calm it down just a bit for the balance. Tic-tac high off the block. Nice work there. Steepness of that box is not easy to get a good push through, but Zack able to figure it out. Back onto the slopers. And keep it in place. Zack pushing his way through.
Looks like he maybe got something in his eye or something definitely bothering him right now, but able to shake it off.
Out onto the wind chimes. Trying to bounce up a little bit higher to make some room. Potentially have time to put on the brakes before sliding off. Got to lose some of the wrist flare. Taking off all the wristbands.
Yeah, you definitely don't want something like that to get in the way, impede your grip strength on there.
Yeah, not too often you see obstacles that will engage the forearms in this way where you need that kind of traction. Holding high. Kicking back, trying to find the rhythm. My goodness.
No way, dude.
What a save. As he was sliding down, Zack able to push through the wind chimes. Into the bogeys. Dropping down, grabbing that wrist right away for the extra tension required to hold on for the pull. And into the body prop we go. 40 seconds. Chalking up a little bit more. Mimicking the motion required here. Trying to find the tension here. Kicking up. Keeping one foot down and using the back leg to kind of get a little extra lift. Only has time for one more try, but not going to get it.
Yeah, it's a good attempt, but unfortunately the course remains undefeated. Our course designer, Lucas, did get this fresh. So.
Yeah, that's not with a day of competing prior.
And we thought if Lucas can get it.
Oh, my gosh. Give the man a break. Oh, man. Here we go. Jackson Erdos on the move right now. Got to hear him chat a little bit during the warm-up zone podcast with the other athletes. But right now, he's all about business. Dropping down and swinging away over. Gets the landing there. Going to start finding his swing tech here on the bar window. Thread it and swing on through. Season 4 champion for NSC. Coming out of the Gravity Forge, 18 years old, 9 years of experience. 2 steps on the railing and going to run on past Mr. Lucas into the slopers here. Holding high or transferring over. Up we go. PVC in place. And muscling his way through this one, gets the dismount down. AW Junior champion, 2-time WNL champion. '23rd NSC competition. Highly experienced in these type of courses. Bumping over. Whip it around. Oh my gosh, somehow. Almost made it work.
Yeah, he was close.
We didn't tweak that shoulder too much on the drop down. And into it we go again.
Holding up nice and high, and there he is.
All right, onto the bogeys we go. Dropping down, trying to re-grip, but the hand just wasn't quite there the way he wanted it.
Yeah, we've seen you're not allowed to put 2 hands on it. Single hand only, but we've seen a couple athletes grab their wrist to help them.
Just overshooting us slightly. A little shaken up out there. We'll try to figure this out. 3rd and final attempt for Jackson. There it is. Able to dial it in and get that landing. Blows a kiss to Mr.
Blows
Bellion.
a little kiss to it.
Showing him some love after the slight controversy yesterday on the dismount. Plane gate, as Jackson was calling it. Now he's showing some good progress here on the body prop. Up to the top. Now can we thread the needle into that next set of cradles? Woo-wee! And there you go, folks. Jackson Erdos, first one through. Crowd comes alive. What a showing. Put it together. Incredible job. And still a little salty about the dismount call yesterday, clearly. We're going to go have a word with him and see how he's holding up after getting that buzzer here in the hybrid.
All right, everybody, we're standing by. We got Jackson Erdos, who just stepped off the course. Jackson, talk to me a little bit about how good it feels to hit that buzzer.
The buzzer feels amazing. That course was like a physical war on my body. Every single obstacle was like, this feels really awkward, especially the last one. But I knew that once I got up the body prop, the thread wasn't too bad. So honestly, an amazing obstacle. Just glad I got to do it.
Yeah, I mean, talk to me a little bit about the last obstacle. We'll start with there. I also want to talk about the missiles, but the last obstacle, I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It's really unique. How does it feel? It looks, all of your faces, we have a camera straight down. We can see all your faces very clearly. How does it feel making your way up?
It feels like something's wrong. I don't know what specifically. I'm trying to figure that out myself. But like, you're trying so hard to make sure the bar doesn't slip down, so you're pushing so hard. It's like a full body obstacle. It's so tough. I think it's just so uncomfortable, but when you get to the top, it doesn't feel as bad.
I really want to talk about the missiles. It's been the ninja killer so far of day 2 with the change that we made from yesterday. Talk to me a little bit about like the strategy and that obstacle, and like walk me through it if, you know, for somebody watching at home.
Yeah, so on my first attempt, I don't think I was squeezing enough, but then what we got to realize is that like it's a very like fast obstacle because if you're hanging too long, your grip just gets zapped. So you got to make moves really efficiently and fast. There's almost no room for error. Especially at the end, I almost caught it one arm on my first try, but then I was like, I just did not have enough power. So you got to make sure you're focusing on every single micro move.
Yeah, and then lastly, we got the kiss blown to, I don't know if that was Sibelian or the obstacle before. Obviously yesterday, a big controversy in terms of the skip and the dismount and everything. I just want to get your thoughts on it. Obviously, we disagreed, and you know we're here, we're friends, or whatever. But yeah, I just want to get your thoughts on it and getting clear that today. And yeah.
Yeah, it definitely was really impactful for me to get on my third try today because I was slipping on my first 2 tries. And then yesterday, you know, like NSC is my favorite league. Like, there's nowhere I'd rather be. So like a disagreement, you know, you just move on. You know, sometimes you don't have to agree with the call, but the ref has the final answer. So like, I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it or get upset about it. You just gotta move on, you know, because I mean, my speed went super well yesterday, so I tried to put it behind me, and now today, we're putting all yesterday behind me just for that first place today.
Yeah, well, absolutely appreciate it, man. Appreciate the way you handle yourself, and seriously, great job being the first clear of the day.
Thanks so much.
Oh, man, exciting way to wrap things up so far for Mr. Erdos out there on the hybrid. One more runner to go. Aaron Mjakamo standing by, repping Surge Ninja. And we're going to surge our way onto the course. Excuse me, 2 more athletes to go. Aaron and then Jay. As Aaron jumping up straight onto the V formation, goes for the big skip. Bouncing up, continuing his momentum forwards. Single hands on the giant cannonballs. Little off axis, quick kick around, treading water up there, but he's able to figure it out. And up and over, thread that needle. Up and through the window, so far so good for Aaron. Heading over to the balance. Nice sideways shimmy. 6th time competing with the NSC. 4th time making it into the finals on day 2. Working our way up. Aaron already qualified. Hoping to increase that leaderboard position to help with the run order at the championship at Life Force in March, but the drop down. Slight miss on the hand placement over to the PVC pipe. We'll have to repeat that whole obstacle. Waiting on the on you as we get back to action.
He's in the hot seat right now, sitting in 12th place. Jay Lewis still to run after him, so really needs to get through this to move on to speed.
Makes the grab that time. Straightening out for the dismount, and we're good. Moving into speed soundly at 9th place.
Yeah, he'll be happy about that. He took 2nd place on speed yesterday, had a phenomenal speed run. So he'll be a little sigh of relief to be moving on. But now he's got about 2 minutes, 3 obstacles to go.
Wide grip. Bumping over. Whip it around here. Not going to get on the first try. The tension required I mean, you heard Jackson say it in the interview. It just felt like an all-out war through all
loved
these
that.
obstacles.
I loved that comment.
That's high praise for the course designer.
That's going to make Lucas feel very good.
These athletes, some of the best in the world out here, love being challenged as Aaron goes for it again. Takes a hard fall on try 2. One last try for Mjakamo. Here we go. He's got time. Staying stretched out. Got to whip around quick. Not gonna get it. Fast enough to move on into speed. The wind chimes once again. Taking out the athletes one by one. Jay Lewis, final runner for the hybrid. 15th time at the NSC, 11th time in the finals. Quite the appearance rate. Out of those previous 10 showings, he's made it to a podium position 9 times. So extremely consistent performer. As we are looking for our moves here. 21 years old, 9 years of experience. 3rd place back at NSC Season 3. Competed out at Ninja Warrior Germany. Got to take down that final stage tower out there. Quite the accomplishment on the international stage. Jay well known for his bar work and lache technique, so no problem there on the bar window. Ooh, fancy footwork here on the rail run.
Yeah, so far no athletes clean to the last obstacle. Jay's a very talented climber. I expect him to be pretty locked in on these slopers.
His climbs V10s outdoors. Trains out of Obstacle Ninja Academy out of Orlando. No problem here. High hold, locked off, gets the dismount as the PVC goes flying. A little more bucket of chalk. Get that grip ready. Rubbing up the forearms even to give it a little bit more traction. Athletic tape on the white, grip tape on the black PVC, on those black holds there. Nice job getting through. Down we go to the trapeze bar. So far, so good for Jay Lewis.
Yeah, and the fact that he's through that clean, that's really impressive, Strat.
Come on, Jay. Don't swing back too much. That peel out potential is there.
This is wild, dude.
Strong performance for Jay. Now can we get a full clear here? The potential is there.
He's got a lot of time.
2:13 to this point with no falls. See him trying to collect himself and leaning into it. Here we go. Pushing up. Ooh, a little stumble.
Well, he does have time. I mean, what can you learn from that first attempt? These athletes do not get to touch these obstacles ahead of time. This is the first time he's trying this, so you really got to be able to process quickly what changes you're going to need to make here.
Well, here we go. Second attempt. Trying to stay compressed. Feet getting a little squirrely on the backside.
I think he wants his feet maybe a little higher.
He's trying to look for that handlebar real quick. Ooh, good jump from the halfway point. Thread that needle. Use that back wall for some extra tension. It gets hung up a little bit on the twist. Hard fall in only about 30 seconds. Not sure if he's going to have the time.
Yeah, he's going to have to move quick here. He's only going to have about 20 seconds. Judge is giving him the okay to go. And come on, Jay, 15 seconds. Is that enough? He looked back at the judge.
Whoa.
Come on, Jay, got to move.
Push. You can see the exertion.
Oh, and that's not going to do it.
Yeah, missed the cradle there. And we're going to go have a quick word, I think, with Jay after a run like that. Only athlete to get there clean, but just unable to figure out the body prop.
All right, everybody, we got Jay Lewis just getting off the hybrid course. Jay, first off, phenomenal. Getting to the last obstacle with 0 fails. You're a very strong climber. I know this, okay? Talk to me about the missiles.
The missiles honestly felt really good. They definitely played to my strengths. I feel, especially right now, I've been climbing a lot the last couple of months, and my base power and strength is feeling phenomenal. So I was honestly a lot more worried about the flying bar and some of the techier moves on this course than the back half.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, the two of the more difficult obstacles, you get the missiles and then the one-handed bogeys over here. You look pretty smooth. So would you say, I mean, you were more nervous for that flying bar than even the bogeys?
100%. The bogeys were probably the obstacle I was least worried about on the entire course. Even the first obstacle and stuff. That is my bread and butter. I love that. Please, anyone designing NSCs, more stuff like that, because I love it.
So, okay, we got to talk about the last obstacle. You got there clean, had a good amount of time, a couple of attempts on it. Talk me through it. What'd you learn after your first attempt, and what did it feel like?
It honestly felt a little bit better than I was expecting. Figuring out where you want to have your feet in relation to your hands is the hardest part about it, because the times that I was moving, I felt really secure, but I'd go an inch up and I'd just slip right off. So it was just kind of finding that balance. I think if I had gotten another try at it or a little bit more rest, I think I could have figured it out. So I just got tangled up on that last move, but still super happy, especially after jungle last week.
Yeah, I mean, a really great run. And last question about your speed. Yesterday, you were phenomenal on speed. First place on speed. Everything seemed to execute. What's the plan going in now that you've already run the speed once?
I'm planning on basically doing the exact same thing, just pulling through a couple of the moves. Yesterday, near the end, I tried to kind of tone it down a little bit because I knew that I was in a good place for hybrid, and I saw a lot of people falling on those bells and the shoot through and things like that. So shouldn't be any crazy or any big different moves from yesterday, but hopefully everything will just be a little faster.
Yeah, well, good luck, man. Great run. Can't wait to see your speed.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Chris.
There you go, folks. Nice job out there, Jay. Nice job, all the athletes. Mr. Ganji will come back and pull open the leaderboard. Brought to you by Bucket of Chalk to see who the top 12 are moving into speed. Scores will be added up throughout the day. You can see Balian and DeGanji having a little chat right now. If you want to find the leaderboard, you can head on over to ninjasportnetwork.com. Follow along there to see the results as they get uploaded. As the course gets swapped out, cameras get rearranged. Look at the leaderboard from my end. And looks like the bottom three not moving on. Josiah Pel, Noah Munir, and Nick Warren. Nice try, gentlemen. They will be leaving the competition. Cody Benoway, 12th place. Nicholas Silva, 11th. Aaron Mjakamo, 10th. Gavin Obi, 9th. Gavin Shields, 8th. Charlie Ball, 7th. Jake Scionti, 6th. Zack Keenan, 5th. Michael Matthews, 4th. Max Cibbra, 3rd. Jay Lewis, 2nd. Jackson Erdos, 1st place. Jackson already qualified. Zach's already qualified. And Aaron already qualified in that grouping. So we'll have another look at the leaderboard brought open here real quick.
All right.
Just coming on back off the floor.
Yeah, shout out to all the hybrid competitors. Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard presented by Bucket of Chalk. And here is your look here. Jackson Erdos, Jay Lewis, Max Cibbra, those are your top 3. Top 12, we're going to move on to speed. And so we will see that in just a little bit. We're going to get our course change over, cameras moved, and we'll be back in just a minute, folks.
Thanks, everybody.
What's up, ninjas? We're excited to tell you more about our Bucket Mania competition. This event is 4 days long. The first 2 days, July 30th and 31st, is our 6th Pro Bucket of Chalk competition, bringing back the 4-stage traditional format that we all love so much.
August 1st and 2nd will be Mini Bucket. Last year was incredible watching the next generation of athletes coming out. This year, everything will be bigger and better.
Sign up is on screen right now, and we'll see you there.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes to take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport, a family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas, not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Check out the NSC store. Our Season 5 tour shirts are up and available now. We've also got a lot of other sweet merch, so go online and check it out. Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo Virtual Coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition, one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. Cibbra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today. From registration to scoring and event setup to league administration, Ninja Master has been dedicated to delivering the best customer experience possible for the athlete, parent, fan, gym, and league. If you need help in creating and maintaining a regional Ninja League, or you're involved in a different sport that could use the kind of comprehensive system that Ninja Master provides, reach out, ninjamastersoftware.com. All right. Quick look at where things stand. Jackson Erdos, Jay Lewis, Max Cibbra, your top three right now. Shout out Michael Matthews and Zack Keenan for also getting to the last obstacle. One clear. Pretty awesome run. Jackson Erdos with 3 total fails, but still able to take first place. One of the reasons I really love the retry system and the athletes getting, more opportunities, more attempts at the course, and still being able to save your run. I mean, Ninjas traditionally, American Ninja Warrior, Sasuke, you get this one attempt, and it was always so hard to train a full year strat for one moment, one opportunity, and then fail block run, and then cry to your wife, Jesse, and she tells you that it's going to be okay and you'll get another shot in a year.
yeah, definitely one of the more disheartening aspects of the sport. But here we go. First athlete on the move. Jake Scionti on the run across. Getting those quick laches across. Short changes the dismount a little bit, but able to stay on top. Big leap out and over to the top of the vault box. No worries there. Taking the ring off of the handle. Quickly get the dismount and striding over, gets the Kong vault over to the small platform precision landing. Heading over onto the far side. Ooh, keeping the foot up, floating through the tire swing now. Great moves from Jake to go for the buzzer, sprinting to it. Having to yoink the kids out of the way, almost barreling through the crowd.
I hope I can sneak in this replay. Sorry, folks.
He's hitting all the buttons. We're trying to get through it. Yeah, the foot stayed up barely.
Look at this, dude. How does he keep this foot up? Great adjustment. Nicholas Silva is on the move.
Good awareness. These athletes know how quick they got to run here, especially based off of their performances in the hybrid if they want to stay alive. Top 8. Mr. Silva working a way through, finding the ring. Going to go ahead and take it off the cradle. Cannonball swing. Keeping the knees up. Big leap over. No need to Kong vault across the top if you get the hops. Big swing. Gets the dismount down. No problem there. Tire swing is going to bounce into each other a little bit, but keeping the feet up. Big plyo there. Bypassing the need for the railing. 31.8. We'll see some skips made. As we're walking our way off the course. Charlie Ball, ready to sprint his way through. It's important to have a fast run. Where do you want to try to make those adjustments? Quick laches across. No problem so far. Big double bounce up and over. It sticks to landing, dropping down to the tiles quickly. No hesitation out of Charlie. Making our way across. Big leap up. Barrels through. Kong vault over. One step out. Over the block. And you see he's trying to shake it off there. Block tipping over. Almost too much speed. As he's working his way through, still going to try to put it together here towards the tail end. A little disheartened by that fall. but still plows through the rest of the course. And, yeah, you know, he felt that fall there. Unfortunate. Charlie finishing at 38, 7th in hybrid, 3rd right now in speed. Just goes to show one little mistake can spell the difference. And we're on the move. Gavin gonna take these bars and throw through as fast as we can. Double bounce, gonna half crane on, half cat on top of the box. Make his way up and over. Ring in hand, swinging through. Diving now, Kong vault to the top. Striding to the box. To the platform without any issues. Tire swings in hand, lines up for this off-angle throw, gets the dismount down. Sub-30s possible, 29.6. We're going to need some athlete catchers.
That was a really good run, 29.6, sub-30. That was really good.
Michael Matthews stepping up now for his run. Swinging through. Important to get that first swing off that trapeze up to the bar line. Bounce 1, bounce 2 to the top. Half crane on top, and we're okay. Stepping up. No problem on the trapeze. Kong vault over the vault box to the roundabout through the truss.
Yeah, Michael Matthews was 31.31 yesterday.
Oh, no! Went for the single-hand move. He's got to go all the way back to the start platform on the tire swing. Can we adjust? Gets the kick out, running for the buzzer, 36.5. And you just see how hard it hits these athletes when they have a fall like that. The 5-second reset time adds a lot to their overall time. Gavin Obi going to cruising through here, pulling his way through those first few bars. Quick reset of the feet kick behind. Leaping to the top, cat grab, up and over the vault box we go. Ooh, down to the trapeze, unfortunate miss there. Falls don't count against you like they did in hybrid, but that 5-second penalty does add up. Big Kong vault over, going to turn and burn, try to make up for some lost time here. Big toss across, gets the landing down onto the tire swings we go. Still able to try to get a good time, sub 40 seconds. As he sprints to the finish at 35.7 for Gavin.
Some big mistakes here in day 2. Athletes did run the same course yesterday, but maybe trying something a little bit different, a little something faster, and it's really causing some mistakes here.
I just feel like this tension here in this building is on up there. So much at stake. Athletes are trying their best. Cody Benoway making his way through. Big leap. He tried to skip off of the ring. Doesn't make it happen. Unfortunate. As we try to stride our way across, and another athlete trying to work from behind. The time penalty. Single arm swing through. Kick out and over. We're good. And to the buzzer at 35.8 for Cody. Yeah, more and more athletes looking for shortcuts. They are not holding back. Max Cibbra.
33.6 was his time yesterday.
Here we go, swinging in. He's got the experience for doing the short form courses, 100 meters. Took the 400-meter gold championship as well. One of those international comps as we're dropping on down. Used to pushing the pace. Looks like he's taking a measured approach here. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast as Mr. Cibbra working his way through, not taking any extra risks anywhere and increasing his time by a few.
Just a smooth, solid run there, Strat.
There you go.
Just smooth and solid. What was you saying? Smooth as fast,
slow
dry
as
as
slow
smooth.
as smooth and smooth as fast. That's an old military saying there. Means don't want to panic when you try to rush something you don't need to. Works out better in the end.
Zack Keenan, 34.07 yesterday.
Let's see what Zack decides to do here, where he wants to try to push the pace. Seeing those other athletes take a couple falls May play into the game plan, but right now exploding right out of the. Whoa! Goes to the sidewall instead of going to the second trampoline. Big reach out, gets onto the ring, swinging up, keeping the feet up for the dismount down. No problem there. Big Kong vault over onto the next couple of platforms, working his way through onto the railing and looking for the quick kick out. Nice job skipping through. Nice little ghost step there into the next few holds. No problem here, but falls back. Has to go to the trussing. Gets to throw through that time and stumbling forward towards the buzzer. 35.3 for Mr. Keenan.
Yeah, he's going to be a little disappointed by that. The rest of that run was so unbelievably fast.
Jackson Erdos standing by. And we're off. Off to the races. Switch grip, grab off the trapeze. A quick match tech through the linked laches. Over onto the trampoline we go. One bounce, two bounce over to the top of the vault box and cutting the corner across the tiles into the ring swing, up and through, shooting through for the dismount and Kong vault up and into the precision landing. Around the corner we go. Trapeze in hand, 2 bars, more grabs to make. Next corner swing to the buzzer with a fast time of 28.2. Mr. Munir there catching him before he dives into the crowd. Fist bumps all around. Great job. Up now, Aaron Mjakamo. Let's see what he's got in store for us today.
Final 2 runners.
Striding into action. Big pull here off the trapeze. Link tech seems to be the method of madness here so far. 1 foot, 2 foot on the second trampoline. Nice crane landing on top of the vault box through the tiles without any issues. Grabbing onto the ring, gets hung up a little bit, but holding on through. Pulling through, Big Kong, lean into it. Find that swing through around. And looking for the next dismount down. One hand on the bar, next one, no problem. Going to swing it through. Corner piece, keeping the foot up over the block, and we get it at 27.27. Aaron cooking out there.
27.27. That would have been the fastest time yesterday. And Jay Lewis, who had the fastest time yesterday at 28.78, is our final runner here.
Pressure is on. Jay on the move. Swinging up. Grabbing onto these Lachey bars. Jay Lachey, namesake, put to the test right out the gate. Bouncing down, big leap up, crane at the top of the box, making his way over to the tiles, a little off to the side, but he's okay. Grabs onto the ring, swinging up and through, looking for the dismount down. There it is, going for the Kong vault. Nice job, 1 step through, all the way around the corner we go, into the bars. Next landing coming up, big toss across, lining up for the next few grabs. No problem on the way down, into the shoot through, short on the dismount. Jay has to reset. Kicking out, striding through, and still getting a time of 34.7. Took a hard fall, and that'll do it for speed. We're going to go chat with our fastest athlete of the day, Mr. Aaron. Jay almost pulled it out there at the end. Think he would have had it. My goodness. Everybody fighting for the top spots out there on speed. Let's go hear from Aaron right now.
All right, Aaron, talk to me a little bit. 27 seconds is absolutely insane. How?
I've been trying to win speed for a while, and second place is usually where I like to stay. But I don't know, I just had to do what I did yesterday, but not forget where I was going like yesterday. So it worked out well.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievably fast. And I asked Phil this last weekend at Jungle Gym. When the athletes are so close at the top, you, Jackson, Jay, like you guys are so close in times, what is the difference? Like, what do you plan for to be the difference? What's the 20-second time versus 28-second time difference?
Well, I mean, he was right when he said just letting go earlier and pulling, but I know I'm not the fastest puller here. Like Charlie, Zack Keenan, they're all like fast pullers. I just get a lot of momentum at the start of the obstacle, and I just try to carry it through the rest so I don't have to pull. But yeah, so it's just all planning ahead and letting your brain move as fast as your body.
Yeah, well, honestly, extremely impressive. And talk to me a little bit about your hybrid, all right? 10th place, not where we want to be, but to come back, win speed. I mean, now it puts you in a really interesting position heading into the burnout. How do you keep your mindset right after you kind of have like a disappointing hybrid where you're sitting in 10th place?
I mean, honestly, obviously it's not ideal, but I'd say that it helped a little because I went into speed knowing I got to win or I got a podium. So really having to like have that incentive to go all out, I think it honestly helps a little bit. Not saying I'm trying to do bad in hybrid, I just do. So we'll work on it though.
Yeah, well, awesome job, dude. Can't wait to see you on Burnout, and nice speed run.
Thank you.
Let's go. Good job, dude. That was sick.
Great run to all the athletes out there. We got Burnout coming up. Take a little breather here and have a look at everything in a second with the leaderboard once Mr. DeGangi comes back, pulls things open on the leaderboard, brought to you by a Bucket of Chalk. This course gets reset by the Ascend team. We'll get going here in just a few seconds, or just a few minutes.
best comp ever. Our best comp ever.
And then Jackson doing that was just insane.
Yeah.
All right, getting ready to come back in here, and here's a quick look at our leaderboard presented by Bucket of Chalk. Jackson Erdos with a commanding lead on the field at 29 points. Max Cibbra in second, Jay Lewis in third, and rookie Jake Scionti in fourth place right now. Not sure anybody's within striking distance of Mr. Erdos, but certainly a lot of interest in places 2, 3, and 4, all the way down to about 6th place. Athletes fighting for a top 5 spots. Jake really, really impressive on his speed runs throughout this weekend. Been fun to watch. This is his first season competing in NSC. Started at the Vitality Qualifier, and here he is in the top 15, sitting in 4th place right now. Huge rookie performance. Aaron Mjakamo trying to save his competition. First place on speed. So we'll see how things play out right now. I mean, right now getting into the top 5 would get you a spot at the championship, and honestly, every single athlete in the Burnout right now is within distance of that 4th, 5th place spot. And so we're going to go down to the floor. We are ready to go. Michael Bellion is going to take it over. Our first athlete standing by. And let's see what we've got down there. So rookie Jake Scionti is going to lead the charge here, followed by Gavin Shields, then Michael Matthews. Jake.
All right, here we go, folks. Jake, ready to rock and roll. Leading the charge now. Only second NSC.
Yeah, it's his rookie season, and really staking a claim for Rookie of the Year right here. This is a phenomenal performance. Right now sitting in 4th place overall at a really pretty stacked competition here, Strat.
Yeah, man, this is not an easy field of athletes to compete alongside. The course design out here has been incredible. Ascend always putting stuff together, challenging the top-tier athletes. And Jake on his move right now for the Burnout. Nowhere can they set their feet down unless they're grabbing that buzzer or they fall off the course. PVC sleeves. Got to be careful on the transfers. They will rotate around. Got to do a little bit of an Iron Maiden style crossing here. Testing the pegboard style traversal. Iron Maiden, an obstacle Brett Sims designed, where they have to cross with pegs like that, but on an upward ascension. Going forwards, slightly different. Jake able to figure it out and move his way onto those cliff ledges. These 2 cliffs, not so bad. Third one, big gap here. They got to go for a big toss across. Test their dynamic swing power. Dropping down to the tire swing. Chalk up a little bit before taking a different route. Get a little bit more bucket of chalk. Help dry out those hands, make sure the grip's going to be there. pulling back up. Ooh.
This is a really tough hold, Strat.
Oh, it's so wide. Yeah, it's like slipping through. It's like a sloper on that tire, especially as it starts to tip over some and dropping down to the bar. Jake not going to get much further than that. And that'll do it for Jake's run. 10 touch points out of the 28 possible. So the drop down for the chalk. We'll see what other athletes decide to take that route or not. The pullback into action just drains the endurance a little bit. Gavin Shields on the move right now. Weapons Vitality going to go quick through those first few laches. Doubling up on the rope swings. Getting a little low here. Wants to get a little higher before the PVC crossing. Forward-facing grip, trusting that grip not going to over-rotate. Ooh. It's almost like a floating monkey bar style obstacle where the handles will spin on you, but having the accuracy to get through the PVC pipe, placing it where you want it to go. It's the first big challenge on this burnout. Cliff crossing, no problem, dropping down, opting for a little chalk perhaps. Dropping down and pulling back up. Got a burn rubber here, crossing across these tires. Something else just burning the forearms. Big leap up onto that cliff ledge. Big toss forward down. Switch grip grab, shoulders opening up. Next toss over, bar goes flying in the process, and now on to what we saw in the female course, the unstable ring bridge. Ooh, going for the 2. Nicely done. No need to take the big drop. See how much it rotates around, and he is just linking these laches where possible. Down onto the wishbone we go. Gavin trying to straighten out that swing back on to the bar, and not going to get the transfer over. 18 touch points attempted. Made it through 17 in 1:44. Michael Matthews ready to go now. Checking with Bellion for any other questions or concerns. Here we go. On the move now, heading up. Over onto the ropes, 2 hands on. Into the PVC swing. No problem for Mr. Matthews. Good tech on the PVC crossing right into the cliffhangers. Goes down. Going to skip that next cliffhanger. Opting for a big drop onto the tire swing. Confident with the grip. Working his way around the tire back up onto that cliff ledge. And linking those moves over. Okay, hold on tight. We're going for the far ring here. Ooh, misses on the first swing through. Let's see which way he decides to go into it. A great skip there, bypassing the really difficult transfer from ring to ring on stable bridge with those rings attached. Adds a new wrinkle to that obstacle. And now onto the wishbone. Mr. Matthews going at a quick pace here. Gets the catch on that ledge and saves it with one hand. Going through the nunchucks and back onto a straight bar to relax a little bit. 21 touch point coming up. 20 in the bag at 1:44, but he ain't through. We got a few more moves to make. Back onto the old familiar bogeys. 2 hands allowed, bookends okay to utilize. And now we're facing the crank it up. This is one where you can kip up into it. You have to rock these handles up and over. This one, a tough one, especially this late in the game. Got to slam it down shut. Back onto the board, overhead. You can see a red line there that's going to tip forwards into a bookend swing. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Matthews gets a clear on the Burnout. What a run. We got to go chat with him. We don't get Burnout clears too often. And Mr. Matthews, third runner out there, gets it done.
Michael! Let's go, dude. Nicely done. So we'll look at our camera over here. All right, everybody, we're here with Michael Matthews, just getting off the Burnout course. How you feeling?
I feel really good. First Burnout clear. My last one didn't go the way it wanted, so feeling really good right now.
Yeah, talk to me a little bit about this Burnout course. What did you think about it, and how are you feeling pump-wise at the end?
I was feeling really good. I really like this course. It's a lot of it's a lot more static moves, I think, which is more different than the rest of the Burnouts. I was feeling really pumped on that last one. Happy I was able to hold on.
Yeah, Michael, we've seen you compete a lot. You started in our youth championship, making your way into the pros. You had a very good season last year. Talk to me just a little bit about the training and what you've been doing to get ready for this year.
Yeah, I've just been trying to work on Burnout, especially after last season. I was not good at Burnout at all, so really practiced that a lot. And yeah, it's really good at Burnout, I guess.
Yeah, man, congratulations. Awesome job getting the Burnout clear. They are very rare. Nicely done.
Thank you so much.
Let's go, dude. Nicely done.
Great job out there, Mr. Matthews, showing us that it's possible. Let's see how that's going to affect the remaining athletes and their plan of attack. Max Cibbra swinging into action right now, repping Jungle Gym. Popping his way through those first few laches. He's had some great runs today, 5th in speed, 3rd in hybrid. We'll try to get decent spot here on Burnout to increase that leaderboard position a bit more. Working across those PVC sleeves a little at a time. Matching and going through onto the cliff ledge. Transferring over, taking the big drop as well. Opting to go straight into it. No chalk required. Wants to keep on moving through. Bit of an overhang with the wrists to ensure he's got a little bit more grip. A lot of big drops and big throws on this Burnout. Watch out, bar goes flying. Static reach out on to the next ring. Gets it in hand. And swinging through just like that, bypassing that tough move. Just a few extra swings. Let's see how much you can recover here. One arm catch. Shaking out as we go. Looking pretty confident on the next big move across. Got a cliff ledge he's got to catch. Hold on tight. And dropping into it confidently onto the next bar. Shaking out as we go. Re-gripping. Big back pull and now on to the bogeys. And we're seeing Another potential here. He's got to get up onto that next bar. Hold tight. Let's see if he chalks up any. Doesn't want to. Wants to get right into it. No speed is going to be important here for a potential clear. Working the handles a little up higher each time. Kicking over for the drop. Does he have what it takes? So we have the unstable bridge. Dropping down. Looking good. Still got a good bend in the arms. Book and Lachey to finish things out. And just like that, back-to-back, Burnout clears. Max Cibbra adds one to his competitive history. Nicely done, Mr. Cibbra. Just a little behind Mr. Matthews on the time, 3 seconds. 3 seconds behind Matthews, but still, great job getting that clear. And here we go. Zack Keenan going to give it a run now. Zack swinging up, throwing his way through. Finding the rhythm. He wants to get onto PVC pipes. Zack reaching out, trying to find that handle. Heading over into the cliff line, keeping the arm straight, conserving what power he can. Over we go, pulling his way up. No time to take a break. Forward grip. Ooh, gets pinged by the bar on the way through as he pulls through. Hands held on just a bit long. As you start to hang longer and longer, it gets more difficult to open those hands up. Taking that bar with him gives him a little reminder of what he just went through. A little more chalk. Gets the big toss down. Straight onto the wishbone. Into that ledge, and that's going to do it for Mr. Keenan. Hands just give out at that point. Up next will be Jackson Erdos. He's got a burnout clear already from previous competitions. Burnout is his favorite style, of course, to run. This one might be right up his alley. We're chalking up with just a bit more. He's got it prepped on his pants. So the need to chalk from the bucket might not be necessary. We take a couple of shays to get things going. And some quick moves to the ropes, a little off axis. We'll have to rotate around a bit. PVC sleeves have the potential to add a little extra taxation to the arms, but Jackson keeping a strong lock off there and keeping the momentum going forwards. Opting for the drop down onto the swinging tire. Quick shakeout, but right back up. This awkward hold here. It's going to be a little more on the forearms. As you work your way over for the pull through and the drop down. Nice catch on that bar. Throwing his way through. Getting into the ring swing, facing away, but able to static reach out. Linking across. Good catch and a drop down from Jackson as he tried to go off of the cliffhanger into the trapeze. And just like that, it was looking smooth out there, but just missed the trapeze with that trail hand. Tough break for Jackson. Aaron Mjakamo ready to go now. Last two runners. Jackson first, second, and third in hybrid speed, burnout respectively. Aaron going to be working his way through. See if we get a fast time here and a potential clear on this burnout. Holding back a little bit. Good lock-off display here from Mjakamo, matching the grip here before bumping on over to that trapeze. Big swing out onto the cliff line, making short work of that. Nicely done. Controlling the swing as we preloaded it to make sure you can cover that distance a little further into that cliff line. Saved him some hand placements. Spending a little more energy on the throw. Might save him some grip strength for later using that technique. As we got another athlete going for the swing around. Good tech there. Swing control, very important. Going for the Gibbon swing across, which sets him up nicely for the wishbone swing. Now he wants to line this up just right. Good catch, opening up a little bit. Straight arms here. Oh, doesn't get it off to the side. Touches the bar, but not able to pull through hard enough off of the cliff line to get that last catch. Jay Lewis ready to close out the day. And we are on the move. Jay swinging his way up. Heading on over. He's gotten 2 burnout clears in the past. You heard him talk about his rock climbing strength and how strong he's feeling right now. So strength should not be in question. It's going to be more a matter of technique while traversing his way through these various obstacles. Don't want to have a slight miss out there. Some dynamic moves that need to be made. As he's dropping down and pulling his way right back into action. Locking off, swinging forward a little bit, able to maintain the grip, popping the bar up a little bit on the way down. Able to keep the switch grip grab activated. Whoop. A little squirrely on the ring transfer, but able to dial it back in. Shock is there. And this is where the rock climbing strength really starts to pay off, where you can hang out. Goes ahead and gets the kick going before both hands get reactivated on the bar. Into the cliff line. Aggressive grab, but the peel out on the backswing. Jay Lewis down on the ledge. That will do it for all of the runners. We're going to go chat with the winner of the day. You can see Jay, hands on the head. Shocked at that. Fall unfortunate. But top place will be Mr. Erdos. Let's go have a chat with Jackson right now with Mr. DeGange.
Yeah, but I got it. Don't worry about that. Get chalk buckets, get everything else you need. Hey, nice job. Thanks. All right, everybody, we're standing by with Jackson Erdos. Jackson, how are we feeling?
I feel ecstatic right now. You know, I've gotten 2 second places this season, and for me, you know, I take run order very seriously, and finals is everything for me. I'm going for that back-to-back championship, so being able to get myself in a first place position so it can help me with my run order for finals is super important to me. You know, this is an amazing competition. Ascend feels like home to me. So like being able to do this at such a great gym that I love so much on obstacles that were insane is a great experience.
Well, we saw Michael Matthews, Max Cibbra both hit the burnout clears. What are you thinking as you're going through the burnout? And then talk to me about the fall.
Yeah, so I only needed 6th place in the burnout to lock in the win. So I knew that even though my ego wanted me to clear the burnout, I knew that in reality, I just needed to do exactly what I needed to win the competition. So I was going to chalk up before the sloper, but then I was like, I have 10 seconds to get to whatever Zack got to. So I was like, I'm just going to huck myself at it, make sure I just slap the trapeze bar, because honestly, like, as much as I would love to clear it, I would have been very upset at myself if I didn't get the win today. So
right, if you made a mistake and it made it so that you didn't win. So totally get that. Talk to me a little about the Ascend crew, the gym. What'd you think? Give me a review on the comp.
Yeah, I definitely loved all of the courses this weekend. Speed actually was one thing. It just played to my weaknesses because I'm a big upper body speed guy. You know, I've been saying I'm bad at speed, but the results are kind of speed athlete of the year. That's my goal. But I really liked all of these courses. You know, day one was a little shaky for me just because just going for moves that maybe I shouldn't have gone for. But you know, all of the builds and all the quality here is so good. You know, what gym has a basketball rim as part of the obstacle, you know? Just so many great builds and designs. You know, Mark, Lucas, Renee, and Matt do a great job just maintaining this gym. I'm so excited for the expansion. I think it's going to be next level. I hope to be back here next year for another NSC. But yeah, just an amazing time. I love training here. I love competing here. It's one of my favorite gyms.
Well, Jackson, thank you. Congratulations on the win. Tune into the Warm Up Zone podcast. Check it out. They talk about their Mount Rushmore, which I didn't make apparently, so that's okay. I'm not going to be upset about it. And they talk about some bad obstacles, right?
Yep.
Check it out.
Worst obstacles. And tune in next NSC to see me get a little frustrated at this guy right here. So
yeah, we're going to air it out. All right. Well, congratulations, Jackson. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, well, there you go, folks. I'm going to hop out onto the floor, do the awards ceremony, and that's going to conclude the amazing weekend here at Ascend. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I'm heading out to the floor. Be back in a bit.
Turn the mic over to Mr. Ryan Stratus, who's going to head out onto the floor with our hot mic. All right. Hot mic. Cool. Yes.
Testing, testing, testing. You guys ready? Okay, everybody, come on over for the awards ceremony, please. Gather around, gather around. We got a plane to catch. In 5th place, qualifying. In 5th place, Gavin Shields. Gavin Shields, coming over. 5th place. You are qualified. Got 5th, my man.
Erdos, the youngest person to make finals.
Bingo, youngest person to make finals, moving up from the NSC youth. Just right to the side's good. Nice job, brother. In 4th place, qualifying, Michael Matthews. Come on out, Mr. Matthews. Nice job, brother. Give me more trivia next week, next time. In 3rd place, Mjakamo. Nice job, man. Boop. In 2nd place, come on up, Max Cibbra. Let's go, buddy. And in 1st place, the reigning defending champion, Jackson Erdos. Good job, brother. And there you go, folks. Top athletes here in the open division at the Ascend NSC Qualifier. Get your own T-shirts for the top 4 athletes. Nice job. Top 3, nice work, nice work. Get those photo ops in. Family's good. Got thumbs up. And we're good. Come on down, gentlemen. Nicely done. Nicely done. Congrats. Great job to all the athletes. Amazing stuff. Hats off. And thank you to the Ascend team. Where you at, Lucas? Come on out, Lucas. And Mr. D'Amico. Reset team, amazing work. Closing remarks, good sir.
All right, guys, thank you all for coming. We hope you guys had a blast out here. Matt and I have been designing this stuff for a really long time, so glad you guys got to get out there, hit some buzzers, fight on it. Yeah, anything you want to say?
Yeah, just a big shout out to the whole NSC crew and our whole entire Ascent team. Our whole reset crew was top notch this weekend. All of our obstacles worked out really good. I'm pumped that nothing broke and we had no obstacle malfunctions. So I'm glad this is all over, and we'll see you guys at the next comp.
For redemption time, guys, we're obviously going to let you guys do.
All right, great job as they make their redemption time announcements. We're going to get things turned around, and that's going to do it.
And we'll see y'all next at Rise of the Warehouse in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, have a happy holidays, everybody. Have a good new year, and we'll see you guys at Rise of the Warehouse coming up. We're going to break down our camera crew, and our staff has got a quick turnaround to get to the airport, so we got a speed rush out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Huge shout-out to our Patreon supporters and our sponsors. Thank you, everybody, for competing, for watching, and the entire staff for making these events happen. We appreciate all of you. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next year. NSC out.
What's up, ninjas? We're excited to tell you more about our Bucket Mania competition. This event is 4 days long. The first 2 days, July 30th and 31st, is our 6th Pro Bucket of Chalk competition, bringing back the 4-stage traditional format that we all love so much.
August 1st and 2nd will be Mini Bucket. Last year was incredible watching the next generation of athletes coming out. This year, everything will be bigger and better.
Sign up is on screen right now, and we'll see you there.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition-grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, bucket of chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Check out the NSC store. Our Season 5 tour shirts are up and available now. We've also got a lot of other sweet merch, so go online and check it out. Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo Virtual Coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition, one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this ninja family vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. Cibbra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.